Chuck.
Listen, we know when you two get to going, it's like, yeah.
I just don't know what he's saying. I just don't know what he's saying. If we're losing Chuck.
Yes.
All right.
Well, we can't have OG retiring, man.
Oh, what if Chuck came
What would
back?
Fritz do?
A lot of my buddies. A lot of my pals.
He's losing all his friends.
Yeah.
Well, losing Chuck, we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
see.
we will.
Yeah.
We will. 215-592-9494. Yeah, well, the guy can't control himself.
Because he doesn't know what
He knows.
I don't think he does.
He knows.
He tried to open the door thinking it's a sliding door yesterday.
And then he turned the lights off.
Yeah, this is the guy that we're getting all worked up.
I'm not worked up. I'm just saying, unfortunately. All right. Jack, what is coming up in the top 5 at 5?
You know.
All right, thanks.
No.
What did he notice?
Well, listen, the best things that have happened at WIP the last couple of days.
See, I'm nervous about it because I saw you writing a little thing down when
That
we were
was
in the
not
hub.
about you.
Okay, well, I thought it might have been.
It's about something that has been happening in the hub that I can't wait to discuss on the air.
Okay, all right. That is next. The hub is our...
I do know what he's talking about there.
And so the hub is our community area outside, the little...
Where we all eat lunch.
Yeah, where we all eat lunch. And some of us stare at our computer where everybody else eat lunch. I just lock in.
Yeah, I know.
I'm locked
You're
in.
like not even there.
No,
really.
no.
We try to talk to you. You're like, what?
Yeah, sorry. All right. This is the WIP Afternoon Show with Ike Spike and Fritz.
Right now, new FanDuel customers can get up to $300 back in bonus bets every day for 10 days if your bet loses. Now, here's how it works. Place a tournament bet using the token, and if it doesn't win, you'll get up to $300 back in bonus bets every single day for 10 straight days. Now, that's 10 chances to play all tournament long, from game props and money lines to spreads, totals, futures, and so much more. Hey, you can even mix things up with same-game parlays for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to fill out your bracket, FanDuel, in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, makes it easy to stay in the action day after day. So visit FanDuel.com/local to sign up today. FanDuel, it's time to dance. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official sportsbook of 94 WIP.
21 plus and present in Pennsylvania. Must apply select token each day. Bonus bets are non-withdrawable and expire 7 days after receipt. Tokens are received in increments of 1 per day. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Sports Radio 94 WIP's 2026 Birds Town Hall. Presented by NovaCare Rehabilitation. Live at McGurk's Pub and Grill in Horsham. An all-day live broadcast where the entire city comes together to talk Birds football. From sunrise to sign-off, WIP hosts and special guests huddle up over free agent signings, trade rumors, the draft, and more. Plus, Elliott Shore Park stationed at the Surfside Free Agency Desk.
Stop it. Why? Stop it. Why?
The Birds Town Hall, live at McGurk's in Horsham. Tomorrow, only on Sports Radio 94 WIP. Presented by NovaCare Rehabilitation. The power of physical therapy.
You've got places to be, and Wawa's got $5 deals all day. Kick off your morning with a $5 big breakfast meal deal. A sizzly breakfast sandwich, hash brown, and hot or iced coffee. And later, that $5 feeling keeps going with a crispy chicken sandwich. Bold flavor, real value. Because great taste doesn't need to cost more. Order today in the Wawa app or in store. Big cravings, big deals. Gotta have a Wawa.
A happy place comes in many colors. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters and make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters, that's painting happy. During our spring sales event, get 10% off any home painting project, $2,500 or more. When you schedule before May 15th at participating locations, get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Home improvement contractor registration numbers are available at CertaPro.com.
What's better than winning $1 million from the New Jersey Lottery? Winning $1 million every single year for life. With the new Millionaire for Life game, you could. Play today, and you could start winning an annual million. You might even look forward to getting older. Anything can happen in Jersey.
Hey, Joe DeCamera here. Picking out an engagement ring can be terrifying. Trying to find the right ring, no idea where to start. Well, let me tell you where to start. Family and Company Jewelers in Marlton, New Jersey. They are phenomenal. From junior on down, they will guide you through the process. Selection, shape, size, price range, they cover it all. Family and Company Jewelers, Route 70 in Marlton, New Jersey. You will not be overwhelmed in the buying process because you'll be in great hands with them. Get yourself to Family and Company Jewelers, the place to go. Family and Company Jewelers, South Jersey's diamond destination.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code FRESH to get an extra 35 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code FRESH for a 35 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FRESH for a 35 cents per gallon bonus.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya, guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
DQ presents the Spicy Menu. For a limited time, try the new Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket for $6.99 with spicy, bold strips that heat you up. Served with a side of famous DQ soft serve as a dip to cool you down. That's right, dip those spicy chicken strips right into soft serve. Plus fries and toast, all for just $6.99. And add a new pineapple lemonade sparkler or cooler made with tahini. It's the limited time only Spicy Menu. Get it delivered in the DQ app. Happy, tastes good. Participation may vary.
This is an Odyssey Sports Minute.
Tua Tagovailoa will get a chance at a fresh start with the Atlanta Falcons as he signed a one-year deal yesterday. He'll get a lot of first-team reps early on with QB Michael Penix coming off a torn ACL, and new head coach Kevin Stefanski should be able to help rehab some of his playing image. Stefanski was given a raw deal in Cleveland, having 13 different starting quarterbacks during his time with the team. I'm Adam Abdallah.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Powered by the Tasty Cake Studio. This is Sports Radio 94 WIP. An Odyssey Sports Station. This is the WIP Afternoon Show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz. On Sports Radio 94 WIP.
It is the WIP Afternoon Show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz. Best show there is. Thanks for listening on your radio, 94.1, streaming live on the free Odyssey app. If you're watching the show real quick, this is lock in. This is the hand signal for lock in. This is huddle up. This is move it along. And this is wrap it up. There you go. The Top 5 at 5 is sponsored by PDQ Signature Systems. If you're in the restaurant, hospitality, or casino business, you need a PDQ POS system. With PDQ POS, you'll sell more, earn more, and work less. If you want the best, trust PDQ POS. Go to pdqpos.com.
Each the 5. Number 5 at 5. 5. With Jack Fritz.
Five, beautiful 5.
As always, we are monitoring everything here at WIP.
As you like to do.
As I like to do. And rarely do I have 2 things that happen on this show and the 5 best things that have happened at WIP the last couple of days.
And you do have it?
And I sure do.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Starting at number 5. I don't care if he might be on probation or not.
He is on probation.
Maybe. I think we do have to make sure we lock in and listen just to how the Herb thing started yesterday and how the Herb thing ended yesterday with Caller of the Year.
Yeah, so Herb was in studio for the Caller of the Year championship announcement at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Justin ended up winning Caller of the Year over Herb.
Yes.
So, all right, go ahead.
Yes, and I know you guys are locked in on presenting it. So
I
you missed
was.
some real comedic gold here.
Okay.
But here's the beginning of it with Herb.
Of course, Herb from the Northeast, actually from Philadelphia, representing the local portion of the callers. Herb, what has this competition meant for you?
Inspiring.
A man
I don't
of
know
few
what to
words.
say. I mean,
Yeah.
it was
Yes.
it was a long couple weeks, and
Yes, of course.
I didn't even think I was going to make it this far, and a lot of people voted for me. People all over the world, all over the country,
Good
and
point.
it was a great experience and all. And hopefully, I'll be able to do this next year again.
Well.
And I guess that's about it.
All right.
Well,
You guys,
we're all winners.
Beautiful sentiment.
Yeah,
from Herb.
The pause when I asked him what it meant to you, there was 5 solid
He didn't
seconds.
know what to
in
say.
there.
Yeah. The wires in the brain were firing. weren't producing much. But then a nice humble loser Herb was, as Justin gave some compliments, and Herb always knew what to say.
Herb, man, you're awesome. I've said before, I've had your back a lot. We've told Spike he needs to let you just simmer a little bit till you get ready to cook. And man, you've brought some joy in my life with some of your calls, dude. You're great, man. You're hilarious.
No problem.
Herb, any thoughts having lost?
This ain't a football game. This ain't a baseball game. That's all I can tell you.
Are you minimizing the
I'm
championship?
fine. Wow, I'm okay.
Seems heartbroken.
Well, you clearly would have
I've
won a
had
baseball or a
worse days
football
than
game.
this.
Dude, he turned into Eeyore.
It's not a baseball game. It's not a football game. It's worse
Yeah.
days than this. Also, he's not on probation. He is in jail.
Oh, really?
He was on probation. This is jail.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
He's not on probation.
That's how it works.
Yes.
He was already on probation.
Yeah, he was in jail, then on probation. Now he's in jail again.
Stayed out of trouble while in
Yeah.
Caller of the Year.
Yeah.
And we'll see how long he's in jail for.
Honestly,
I'll be his lawyer.
I said
I'm
this.
sure you will.
I said this to Jack earlier. I said it to Ike as well. This is the first time we've had Herb on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I've ever got to look in his eyes as he's doing his thing.
A fierce competitor.
There's nothing there. I mean, I'm looking in his eyes and I'm saying words to him, and I can tell they're just bouncing right off of him. I've never experienced something like the end of that segment as I tried desperately to thank him and wrap it up. And he just kept going on about the Eagles and the Phillies and on to a new topic. And I was like, okay, Herb, you know that sign that you give somebody audibly when you're like, well, all right.
Yeah.
I gave him that 10 times.
Boy, you told me you'd be able to wrangle him.
Well,
It was
I could not-
428.
Yeah, and the lights are off. Ike won't help him open the door.
He thinks that's a sliding door, even though he pushed it open to get in here.
Poor Carzar. I couldn't even spit out anything about Colonial because I was too focused on Herb getting out of the studio.
Is it The Simpsons where Homer has like the monkey in his brain that's just playing the drums?
Yes.
It's kind of.
There's nothing there. I looked right into his eyes and I saw out of the back of his head.
I don't think that's fair. All right.
Wow.
Fourth best thing at WIP.
Oh, man.
Last couple of days.
Yeah.
It seems that we have a burping epidemic on the air by some of our hosts.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Some belch accusations.
This is not us,
No,
right?
it's
Not
us.
you guys.
Yes.
Not
Okay.
you guys. But we had an incident with Jody Mack. I don't care if this happened at 12:08
Oh, no.
a.m.
Oh, God.
This is a belch.
Half of that salary was what he was worth in the locker room, I feel like.
Yep. That's why if you ask me to rank the talent.
Whoa.
That's why if you ask me.
That's a hiccup.
Is it a hiccup?
That's a hiccup.
Hiccup can become a burp.
That's true.
Yeah. Well,
And then.
can you
Yeah.
one more?
One more time.
Yeah.
That's why if you ask me to.
It's like a little frog.
Yeah.
A little frog in the throat. All right. But then also I couldn't find the full length version of this, but we do have a Buzz burp from over the weekend. Very professional from Buzz. Here's Buzz.
In the Olympics.
Whoa.
Now that was a burp.
In the Olympics, excuse me. In the Olympics, excuse me.
Alien Buzz.
Yeah.
Close Encounters of the Buzz kind. Oh, man.
That one was real. That was a burp.
It's a real burp.
Yeah.
He even just said, "Excuse me." Jody just kept going.
Wow. It looks like Buzz has problems on both ends controlling it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You're young for that.
I agree.
That stuff you have problems with as you get older.
Oh, yeah, the gas you can't
Yeah,
control.
you're trying to hold it in.
Well, Buzz looks like, how old's Buzz?
26, I think.
Yeah.
He looks at least 40.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, at least.
I know.
Yeah.
And we'll have to break this down with him next time he's producing us. He's now a middle school baseball coach.
No,
Really?
He's a baseball coach.
Yeah.
What does this guy know about baseball?
Did he even play the game?
Max, I will pay you to go video Buzz managing a game.
Can you imagine his pregame
I will,
speech?
out of my pocket, whatever your hourly wages, I'll double it for you to go do
You'll
that.
get footage.
Okay, Max is in. Great. I need that footage.
Middle school, I think he's an 8th grade head baseball coach.
He's the head coach.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dan Buzz Wilson.
Wow.
They think they hired the Mariners ex-manager, Dan Wilson.
They're going to be on their way to a game, and somebody's going to say, what is that smell? It's like, oh, it's Coach Buzz again.
I was going to say, is he Coach Buzz or Coach Wilson?
Made an accident.
He's definitely Coach Wilson. He's trying to establish a culture at the middle school.
He's got to be Coach
He's
Buzz.
got to be Coach Buzz. His name is Buzz.
He cannot be Coach Buzz. He's got to be Coach Wilson. And is the middle school looking for clicks? Knowing that we'll talk about the baseball team on the air.
Maybe.
Yeah, did you say the team?
Nah, it's Balakinwood Middle School.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Maybe we shouldn't have said
Middle
that.
school.
Leave Buzz alone. Leave the kids alone.
wrong
Well,
with that
you
school?
leave Buzz alone, the listener. We will harass the hell out of Buzz. But.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. The third best thing that's happened at WIP in the last couple days. There is nothing that I love more than the new guy in the hub trying to talk sports. And just first off, the reaction's always like, who are you? Like, what are you doing
He
here?
seems like a very nice young man.
Very nice fella.
Yeah.
But we're not sure.
Yeah.
We talk sports all day.
Yeah.
They're always so hopeful. Like, I'm going to go to the WIP.
They want to join in.
Just talk
yes.
shop with the guys.
Yep.
And we're always like, nah, jeez.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's why we don't talk out there very much.
It's always the first thing. Who
Well,
this guy?
I forget who it was, came out and said some sports thing to me. And I said, are you really making me do this? I just wait 2 hours. You'll hear whatever my opinion is on it.
But it's a tradition unlike any other.
Yeah.
Then they eventually realize we don't want to.
We can talk about something else.
Yeah,
I'm happy to talk. It's not that I don't want to talk to anybody.
Sure.
I'm happy to talk to people. I don't
Trying
want
to
to talk
break
about
down the free agency moves.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
yes.
know.
Yeah.
We know.
Oh, what are they going to do? Oh, I don't know. If there's only some place I had to talk about what they're going to do every day for 4 hours.
Chris knows because I look up and I'm like, man,
Yep.
Who is this guy?
Well, and I give a short answer and look down. Ike might pounce.
Yeah.
Yep, might pounce. Be careful out there. Be careful.
I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's true, Spike. It's true.
The new guy talking sports.
The new guy talking shop with the fellas.
Yeah.
The second best thing that happened WIP the last couple of days is we obviously all love Fransky in LA, and they were calling the game on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was a vintage Fransky in LA moment, talking about LA's phone.
Definitely guys with some big league track record that he's facing here. Yep. At the top of the Jays lineup as the next pitch to Heidemann is inside.
You know, when your phone says silent and it rings, it kind of makes me think there's something wrong with the phone.
Liar.
Are you sure it's not what my brother would call OE?
No, it is not. Not operator error. I made sure when I sat down here, first thing I did was put it on silent. And the first thing that happens is it rings.
And so you've put it on silent again?
Yeah, so I'm waiting for it to ring any minute.
Here's Nathan Lucas. Would you like me to call you and see if it works?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Still going.
Well, it's spring training.
Oh,
it rung
it
again.
rang again.
Is that your phone? It's your watch, kid.
Well, shouldn't it go silent too?
And the pitch was up high. One ball, one
every
strike.
new update is something screws something else up even more. Every single time.
He's
I don't
irritated.
even know how to use it anymore.
Yeah, he's
Here's the
irritated.
1-1.
I have to side with LA here.
He's irritated.
I have to side with LA. When I silence my phone, my laptop, when I put it on Do Not Disturb, my laptop also goes on Do Not Disturb, and so does my iPad.
Okay.
Because they're all hooked up to the
It's all
same
the same
account.
thing, yeah.
So I
He has
side
an
with
Apple-
LA there.
he has an Apple Watch on, yeah.
Now you have to put it on Do Not Disturb. You can't just turn the ringer off. You have to you have to turn it to Do Not Disturb. That's what he's got to do. Anyway.
Yeah,
that was great.
I understand the phone issues sometimes.
Yeah.
And of course, LA has phone issues.
Oh, yeah.
I do love calling it OE.
OE, operator error. Yeah, I like that.
Operator error.
Yep.
All right. But the best thing that happened at WIP in the last day is, yesterday, 4:30 90s, a beautiful tribute to Biggie from Ike Reese.
Because rest in peace to Big Papa.
March 9th.
March 9th, as
Yes.
obviously both of those for you right there. Both of them. As obviously
Jack gets the double bird from Mike. You could have at least given Ike credit in that he acknowledged it right afterwards.
as obviously that was a Hugh Douglas moment.
Oh,
man, the text line
That was
all
a
about
tough
Ike
one, man.
yesterday.
That was a tough one.
Yeah. It happens.
That
This
was
hour,
tough.
this
It was a heartfelt moment.
it
there,
was.
man.
I mean, the Tupac guy.
Yeah, giving it the
Rest in peace, Biggie. Yeah.
And I blew it.
This hour, no. This hour is sponsored by Guided Door and Window. Get 20% off all windows and doors with up to 3 years to pay it off interest-free. Call Guided Door and Window at 877-GO-GUIDA or go to GoGuida.com. The great Pete Cherokee of Chickies and Pete's joins us. Pete, a huge fan of Caller of the Year. What's up, Pete?
I am a huge fan. We spoke on Friday, and obviously my conversation had nothing to do with the outcome.
You did want Herb. You did want Herb. Yep.
It did want Herb. It's not like I don't like Justin, because Justin's great. How could you not like you guys?
Right.
But Herb is he's different. And has he called in since yesterday?
Oh no, he's out.
No, yeah. Herb is in jail, unfortunately. Yeah.
No, I think I think he's distraught.
Well,
I'm worried.
Oh, well, he did look distraught, but he said he's had worse days than
He
this.
looks the same.
What's that?
He always looks the same.
Well, yeah, he always looks distraught. He always looks like he has gas. Like, that's his face. Like, the Herb face is, I have really bad gas right now. But he did say he was meeting with his heart doctor yesterday, so we hope everything's okay. But, yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did say that.
Yeah, but he lost fair and square.
No, yeah. Yeah, the votes. He lost by the votes.
Yeah.
And he lost by the celebrity judges or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Even if we take the expert panel out of there, he lost the public vote as well. So Justin Tennessee won fair and square. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Oh.
But he really didn't bring it. The last week he's been horrible.
Yes.
When it came,
he choked.
He was like, he was down in the dumps.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on.
He said he was sick, Pete. I mean, come on.
He didn't look sick to me.
He looked fine.
Yeah. Pete, the biggest problem with Herb over the last week is he convinced himself, or someone convinced him, that all he should do is talk sports. And we didn't get any of the classic Herb stuff over the last week.
Yeah, the girls stuff. Yeah, he has a lot of good stuff, and he really didn't bring anything.
No.
Yesterday he was horrible.
Oh, it was horrible
And I think,
yesterday.
Thursday he was even worse.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened. The guy was the greatest caller in the world.
I know.
Yeah.
Somebody told him to start talking sports.
Yeah, the pressure. The pressure got to him.
He choked.
Yep.
I got to coach him next year.
You
maybe,
do.
know.
Well, you might be on the expert panel next year, Pete. There can't be any.
We might need
coaching.
Pete up there.
Yeah, put me on the panel. I want to be on the panel.
Okay.
I would love that.
We would love to have you on the panel, but if you're on the panel, you can't be coaching Herb.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
Okay.
Listen, I want to say that you made something out of nothing, and you did a great job. It was so interesting for the last couple of weeks listening to this whole thing and waiting to see who won. My hat's off to you guys.
Oh, well, thank you, Pete.
One show.
Yeah,
I mean that.
The committee want to take another bow?
Well, look, no, that's all of us. Look, if there's one show good at making something out of nothing, we are.
That's us.
Yeah, we like making something out of nothing. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Pete. That is very kind words from you.
Well, I mean that, and I enjoyed having like on Friday at Chicky and Pete's and listening to you guys there. It's just great, and I'm keep it up.
Well, we will. Are we going to see you Friday, or are we done seeing you for the summer?
To the toad beard.
Okay. All right.
I'm good Friday. I'll see you guys then.
All right, Pete.
Okay, brother.
There he is, the great Pete Cherokee. It's usually, actually, Memorial Day is our sort of farewell for Pete until football season.
Yeah.
Pete's got to work on that pan all summer.
Yeah, he's gone for the summer.
215-592-9494. Nick in Collegeville, a guy from a town talking sports. What's up, Nick?
Another guy like Herb from another town, like the Northeast, you know?
Yep.
Now, like Herb making it to the it's not offensive, it's just my opinion. Herb making it to the championship round, you know. It's like St. Mary's getting to the Final Four, and then after the game when they lose, they're like, oh, the refs followed the whistles.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had that. Like, you know,
Are you trying to say Herb didn't deserve to be in the finals? You trying to say he wasn't expected to be there?
Listen, I don't know. That's how they're not exact. They're not the words I use, man. If I wanted to use those words, like I would have, you know. Since I have you,
yes.
Who's Romeo Dobbs? Is he the overnight producer? Who is that?
That's the receiver from Green Bay, man.
Really?
Yes.
Why is there breaking news in during your monologue?
Oh, you heard that? Yes, exactly.
It's a big deal.
Well, I was getting in the mood. It was Lisa was on. I was listening.
I was cooking. Yes.
And then the doorbell rang, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, there's an overzealous guy in there in the booth, man. It's all right.
Got an itchy trigger finger.
Well, when the Eagles don't give us one signing over the first 2 days,
That's true.
at least it was somewhat Eagles related. We needed something.
He needed to play that sounder. He hadn't played that sounder in 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, 2 MLS soccer players were banned for life for gambling on themselves or all other teams. Who knows? Whatever. But it's just too bad Elliot wasn't here for that.
On their own team.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But soccer guy Elliot, again, they should be able to gamble whatever they want on their own team. Because they're never going to bet on them to lose.
Yeah.
All right. A.J. Brown. You guys, I think it was 2:30, 3:30, I forget when. People, I get that people want A.J. Brown if we don't get anything for him, like a second, a late second, and a fourth. I get all that.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, well, maybe, new guy, new offense coordinator, maybe they talk, AJ and Nick and Jaelan. Like, did people not watch the San Francisco game? Home playoff game against the AAA defensive team. And this dude was just walking around, across the, like, he just didn't want to be there. So people are thinking, because he had a summer off, he's going to go to Ocean City or Miami Beach or whatever. He's going to be in a good mood. this year, he doesn't trust Jaelan. That's the bottom line. He doesn't think he's a good quarterback. No offense, Christian. No offense, OG Wade. This is what I feel. OG can't stand AJ. I think he's a great player. I want on the team, but he doesn't want to be here. He doesn't trust his quarterback because he doesn't think his quarterback is talented enough to get him the ball 10 times a game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I hate it. I think we're going to sell low now. I think Howie's he's going to wait it out, but this might be one of those deals where he might just get, just burnt on because his hands are tied.
Well, the waiting too long thing, I go back to the Ben Simmons thing. Ben Simmons decided he didn't want to be here. And there was many times that summer where I just said to myself, Daryl, will you please just make this happen. Make this happen. Same thing with James Harden. Mm-hmm. Now I give Morey credit. I think I think he waited too long to trade Ben in terms of years, but in terms of that moment, he ended up getting more for Ben than I thought he could. And then Harden, he held out, and he ended up getting more for the Clippers. So maybe Howie, in waiting, he's the professional here. We're not. But I do agree with you at the end of it. I don't think having A.J. Brown in camp is a tenable situation, and I think it's probably, even for now, some general managers, and Daryl is one of them, has a tolerance for the chaos that it will create if he'll get a better deal. I think it's bad for the Eagles. I think it's bad for the Eagles this year to have that chaos in camp, given what is on the line for the quarterback, what is on the line for the offensive coordinator, and in turn, what is on the line for the organization.
Yeah, I agree. And Nick, I was on the other side initially. But the more and more you think about it, the more and more information that comes out, where it certainly looks like even the Eagles are trying to trade him. Like, the report that Howie was trying to find a way to make it work. Like, I just don't see it. I just don't see it now. I don't see it now, and it would suck if we wind up having to sell low. But you can't. You got to move on. He's ready to move on. You got to move on. You got to find a way to move on, because I just don't see how this benefits us moving forward. I just don't.
I know you guys got to go, but a phrase came into our lexicon about 8 years ago. Normalizing, like this word has always been in our dictionary, to normalize and it means to normalize behavior that normally you would look at and go, that's absurd.
Right. Yep.
And we use it in a lot of different areas. But A.J. Brown, he read a book 3 years ago on a sideline, and we normalized that because we were winning. And then we went to the Super Bowl, and then we won the Super Bowl, and we still thought we do it out of the kindness of our heart because we want to always wish for the best for our team.
Yeah.
But you look back at it, and it's like, this is as absurd as Ben Simmons not wanting to shoot the ball and his cell phone in his pocket. Like, it's insane.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, only the fact that we were winning, the guys like myself and Hugh and Richie didn't make a bigger deal out of him reading a book on the sideline.
Oh, and even that particular game, if they had lost that game, which they won.
Because we know damn well that's not normal.
Call, Nick.
It's a great term that Nick used there. We normalized that.
Oh, yeah, and then all of it, you were just numb to it after a while.
Yeah.
Everybody's, it's funny, let's interview the author.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
And like with all this stuff, just put it in different context. Put it in if Bryce is reading a book in the dugout or Embiid's reading a book on the desk, on the bench. It would sound insane.
Yeah.
To
your point, real quick, the Sixers and Daryl benefit from their scheduling and when the time of their season is. So Daryl had the benefit of not worrying about the public being consumed with Ben for months upon months while you're waiting on a trade. The Eagles don't get that.
No, they do not.
We talk about the Eagles every day regardless.
100% of the time.
They don't get that. Like the Sixers, they were able to do that and wait.
Speaking of the Sixers, I have a potentially controversial opinion next about the Sixers. 215-592-9494. This is the WIP Afternoon Show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz.
Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs may change, kids will grow, new memes will come out. Imagine having reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi, and that price didn't change for 5 years. With the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your devices, that finds and fixes any issues. It's like a super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from online threats. You get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices and no one battling for bandwidth. For the next 5 years, all of your devices will be working in perfect harmony with Xfinity's best equipment and no annual contracts, no fees, and no strings. Even though kids will grow up and you still won't understand what 6-7 means, your internet will stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the price will stay put. Get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi, all with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity, imagine that. To get started, call or visit Xfinity.com or drop into an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. Select plans only.
It's back.
The hammer!
Jack Fritz here.
Joe versus Jack. Joe DeCamera and Jack Fritz take the court in a head-to-head basketball battle for the 5th and final round.
I mean, listen, no one cares when I win.
It's 2-2 on the basketball. March 18th at the Community College of Philadelphia Athletic Center. Tip-offs at 6, only on Sports Radio 94 WIP. Brought to you by the Community College of Philadelphia. Rise from within.
Hey, it's Ike Reese. Did you know Verizon Home Internet covers more homes with faster speeds across the country than any other provider? Now you can get award-winning Fios Internet for just $20 a month for 3 years. Switch today and enjoy savings you can count on. Verizon Home Internet consists of Fios and 5G home. Availability varies. Comparison based on FCC DDS data of home internet providers with download speeds over 50 Mbps. June 2025. Limited time offer for eligible new customers. Fios $20 per month plan with auto pay, mobile phone plan, mobile plus home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee. Applies only to the then current base monthly rate for Fios. Additional terms apply.
This is Merrill Reese. When you think of Impriano Roofing and Siding, you probably picture a sturdy roof or beautiful siding. Did you know they offer stunning entry doors, from secure steel and fiberglass doors to gorgeous glass designs? Impriano gives your home a fresh, beautiful look, all while keeping it safe and secure. Imagine vibrant colors and custom glass that'll wow every guest. Right now, get a brand new entry door and make no payments for 18 months. Call Impriano today to get started. The best homes have an Impriano roof and doors. Visit Impriano.com.
Hey, it's James Seltzer. Philly, you hungry? Good thing Uber Eats has the best deals at all your favorite local restaurants. Like this great deal at Coco's Cookies and Creamery. From now until March 31st, get a buy one, get one free deal on a milkshake, all on the Uber Eats app. So next time you're craving something sweet, don't overthink it. Get it on Uber Eats and save big with a great deal. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Terms apply. See app for details.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by BetMGM. Make it legendary. Please gamble responsibly. Taking a look at the pro football futures market following day one of the legal tampering period, and we have co-favorites to win next year's championship, LA of the NFC and Seattle, the two best teams last year, both sitting right now at plus 800. And I know Seattle just won the championship, but if I had to choose one of these two teams, I would absolutely choose LA. LA fixed its cornerback issue, trading for one from Kansas City, signing another one away from Kansas City, and LA has the better quarterback, so if I had to choose between one of these teams now, give me LA over Seattle, the team that just won. That's it for this Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by BetMGM. Download the BetMGM app today, and please gamble responsibly.
BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Pennsylvania only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, Joe DeCamera here. Have you always wanted an attractive, healthy smile? Well, PI Dental Center is the place for you. I've been a patient for 24 years, and PI Dental Center has been transforming smiles for 38 years. Board-certified specialists, Dr. Glenn Wolfinger and Dr. Robert Slough, perform complex dental makeovers with their Teeth in a Day protocol, where dental implants are placed and restored with fixed teeth in just one day. If you're looking for a smile that's monumental, trust PI Dental Center. Visit PIDentalCenter.com. That's PIDentalCenter.com.
Living here is about more than just the headlines. It's the new restaurant opening in Fishtown. It's the playoff energy at the bank. It's the festivals that make your neighborhood feel like home.
KYW News Radio brings you the pulse of the Delaware Valley. From service journalism that solves problems to stories that celebrate our culture, we cover the life you're actually living.
Authentic, local, factual. KYW News Radio, Philadelphia's most trusted news source.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-392-7955. 800-392-7955. 800-392-7955.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Spring is here, and so are the biggest Kia incentives of the season at KiaofCherryHill.com. Right now, get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months.
Plus, no payments for 90 days on Kia's most popular models.
That's 0% interest, plus no payments for 90 days.
Visit KiaofCherryHill.com to see over 300 new Kias available.
That's KiaofCherryHill.com.
My car smells fresh, so fresh, always so fresh every day. My car smells fresh, so fresh, like I cleaned it yesterday. Got that Febreze car on the vents, living life with that just clean freshness. Febreze car, if you know, you know, up to 40 days a cent on low. My car smells fresh, so fresh, always so fresh every day. My car smells fresh, so fresh, like I cleaned it yesterday. That's right, breathe happy Febreze, la 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 la.
Drew Brees here. Whether you're on the field or on the road, having the right team on your side makes all the difference. I learned that the hard way. On the field, you don't go anywhere without a solid O-line. And when your car breaks down, you want that same kind of protection. That's why I trust CarShield. Their protection plans help you tackle expensive repairs so that you're not blindsided.
Visit carshield.com now and join the team that's helped millions of drivers save. Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at carshield.com.
Your exclusive home of the Phillies.
I want to win baseball games.
Sports Radio 94 WIP.
$12 which I'm sure you're very excited about.
He seems thrilled.
He does. He seems like he's over it, actually.
Very much so.
Yeah, yep.
But guess what?
Yep.
Yeah, he's not.
Lock in, buddy.
He's got no choice.
Lock in. Speaking of being excited, good news for the Sixers. VJ Edgecombe returns tonight.
Okay.
After his hard fall. That is per Nick Nurse in the pregame availability, and that is per Sixers Adams Twitter account. And also Tyrese Maxey met with specialists, and Nick Nurse hopes to have an update after the game about Tyrese Maxey, who sprained his pinky finger, which happened last year as well, we heard. And he met with a couple of specialists to see what's going on there. You know, I was thinking about the Sixers yesterday as they were getting smashed by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And, you know, that's going to happen. You don't have any of your good players, which the Sixers didn't have last night.
Actually covered.
Yeah, did they?
I think the Cavs were 14.5 points.
Oh, and they lost by 12.
Yeah, lost by 14.
Oh, lost by 14.
Yeah.
It felt like a game last year, Quentin Grimes scoring a bunch of points and them getting killed like was most of last year. But I was thinking to myself, The Sixers are in the play-in spot right now, one of the 4 play-in spots. Now, it would be very hard for them to get out of the play-in. I think they're 5.5 games ahead of the Bucks. But if they lose to the play-in and they don't make the playoffs, they are in the lottery. And the Sixers have a first-round pick that they owe the Oklahoma City Thunder unless it is top 4.
Mm-hmm.
So this is supposed to be a very good draft. The Sixers would have if they just missed the playoffs, they would have a 9.4% chance of getting one of those 4 picks, just like the Dallas Mavericks had last year. And I'm thinking to myself, I know we're way past this, but do I really need to see the Sixers get obliterated by the Knicks or the Celtics?
Right.
Wouldn't I rather have a 10% chance of getting that pick? And then the worst case scenario is we've paid off the Oklahoma City thing. It's done, whatever. I know this is loser stuff at this point. I think I would rather they just miss the playoffs and have a chance of that top 4 pick than them making the playoffs. And I can't, there's no way they're beating Boston.
Yeah.
There's no way they're beating Cleveland.
Yeah.
If everybody was healthy.
I feel different. I completely agree with you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Give us a shot at the pick.
Yeah. I mean, give me something to at
Yes.
least root for. Like, this isn't going to work coming down the stretch.
No.
Right? So and who knows at some point if, like, Joel has to miss another week.
Yeah.
Right? Paul George is still out for another 10 games, right? 13 games? What's Paul George
He will
out?
come back with 10 games left. So I think
Okay.
he's out for another 7 games or 8 games, whatever it is.
So who knows what the record is going to be, let's say, over the next 10 games?
Yes.
Well, if they're looking like they are locked to be in the play-in,
They are.
then yes, what's the point?
Yeah, like
what's the point?
I
Yeah.
don't want to win the play-in. I want to lose the play-in, I think. Now, I might feel differently if everybody's healthy and then those final 10 games are 7-3 and they're
Right.
playing the Pistons, right, who are leaking oil right now, or the Knicks, who I hate. But I think for the organization, losing in 5 games to the Cavs or the Celtics, I'd rather have a 10% chance at a top 4 pick.
I agree.
I would just rather think of the difference in the organizational trajectory if they have a top 4 pick in that draft.
Though, let me tell you, what you did last year, rights to Ricky Sanchez.
Oh, with the lottery
the draft party,
Yeah,
the lottery party. That was way more fun than anything we've done with the Sixers around here in almost 2 years.
Not even close.
Yes.
It felt like we won the championship last year.
Then we got the 3rd pick. So, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
And the good thing is like, I'm not going to cheer for it to happen. You don't have to tank for it to happen.
No.
The chances is that all the teams are playing in the play-in. The Hawks are playing great. The Hornets are playing great. The Heat are playing great. Every team that is in the play-in right now is playing way better than the Sixers are. So,
I completely agree with you. Yeah, I got no problem
I
with
won't
it.
root for them to lose, but I'll be
I'm not getting
completely
upset
fine.
with them losing.
Yes. 215-592-9494. Christian and Philly, you're on WIP. Welcome back, Christian.
Thank you. How are you today?
We're great. How are you?
Pretty good. I got
What's
some
up,
good news
Christian?
Today too. Well, first of my good news. So I applied for. I did auditions for the Beyonce majorette team, and I made it.
No.
The what?
The Beyonce what?
Majorette team.
What's that?
Part of the dance group. You know, she's the formation. She does the whole formation thing.
Wow.
So what does that mean?
Well,
Are you going to be
that
like dancing on stage with Beyonce?
Yeah.
Well, that and also we do parades and stuff like that too.
Parades.
The Beyonce dancers?
Yeah, she's not actually with
It's a
Beyonce. It's
It's like a Beyonce group.
Cover.
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I wish I'd known the tryouts were there. I would have tried out as well.
But they do got guys.
These hips don't lie.
They don't bend either.
Yeah, yes. Well, that's a good point. Christian, I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right.
That's a good line.
So, okay, I feel like Harry Roseman's gonna be fine. He's doing they always say Harry plays chess. Harry always makes it out okay. Every year you got to get rid. Well, guys have to go because a bunch of them goes into free agency, and I do I respect Nakobe Dean for turning down the Cowboys and going to the Raiders because most of his friends is on the Eagles, and then playing against your friends. I think that was something for him. I don't think he wanted to do that. But anyways, also
I actually agree with that. I actually agree with that. Yeah.
And also to respond to the gentleman that said A.J. Brown don't trust Jalen Hurts. I think A.J. Brown. If that's the case, in my opinion, A.J. Brown is a bit delusional because all season long everybody was giving him the ball, and a lot of the games that we lost, he dropped those balls. He dropped touchdowns that we needed. And that Charger game, if he would have never dropped that touchdown in the end zone, he had it in his hands and he dropped it. They wouldn't have went overtime because we'd have been too far up. And we went to overtime because that drop allowed the Chargers to kick a field goal and go into overtime, to tie up and go into overtime.
Now, he did drop that pass, but you could also say the same thing if Jalen didn't turn the ball over 5 times. They might have had a chance to win the game as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he dropped that pass. But how many times did he drop? If Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown dropped the ball more times this season at this pass than Jalen Hurts, because that was only in one game. One game. He only had those 5 in one game. It wasn't in different games. That was in that just one game, right? So let's talk about the Broncos, right? The Eagles organization put A.J. Brown's feelings before the game, and we lost it. We lost that game. And then in the playoffs, he dropped the ball 3 times.
Who did?
3 times. So it's
AJ.
not about him not trusting Jalen Hurts. I think it's him. He's always in his head. You understand what I'm saying? When you're a perfectionist, you're always in your head. And when things don't go right with him, he's blaming everybody else. So check this out. What if he does get traded somewhere else? And the same behavior persists. He's dropping balls and stuff like that. Now he's on a different team, right?
Yeah.
Is it still Jalen Hurts' fault?
Well, no, we'll have to see. We'll have to see, Maybe he'll have it's possible that if he goes to the Patriots, he has a great season. Drake May is a good quarterback.
I would almost bet that he will have a great season.
Yeah, we have to be prepared here, Christian. Yeah. And I agree with you. I think AJ should be on a different team next year. But we have to be prepared as Eagles fans for AJ to go to a different team and have a great year, because it is possible if he goes to New England, that he has, 94 catches for 1,483 yards and 9 touchdowns. That's on the table.
Yeah.
But we have to be comfortable with that.
Yep, but what if he does it?
Well, but what if he does?
I'm saying, what if he goes over there, right? And you know how they say the grass ain't greener on the other side?
Yeah.
It is not greener. It is not greener. And then what he's going to do then? He's going to get mad and go somewhere else? Because that's what he does. When he gets mad, he's not getting his way, he goes somewhere else.
Maybe.
We can't worry about that.
We can't worry about that. We just, again, have to be prepared for AJ to go somewhere. The wide receivers nowadays, if he's able to stay healthy, are able to have great seasons into their 30s. Mike Evans just got a huge contract. He's 36.
Yep.
So
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Damn, Mike Evans is 36.
I think so.
What I'm
35,
saying is
36,
because
something.
of behavior, they're blaming Jalen Hurts for his behavior. Heck, they've been blaming Jalen Hurts for all those.
I'm sorry, Mike Evans is 32.
penalties
I'm a
in
liar.
one game.
Well, you're not a liar.
They blame him for everything. It's like let's hold every person accountable.
Yeah.
You can't blame somebody for someone else's behavior.
But was it
Not no grown person's
Jalen
behavior.
did have 5 turnovers in that Chargers game?
In one game.
Yes.
And Jalen and A.J. Brown
But
dropped
it was
how many balls this season?
Well, but
A.J. Brown dropped 8 balls this season.
okay, but a drop isn't as damaging as a turnover.
Yes, it is, because
No, it's not.
He dropped 3 he dropped 3 balls. Okay, dropped them in the playoff game 3 times.
But you do think, you would agree, just last thing, you would agree that in the Chargers game, Jalen's 5 turnovers certainly hurt them more than AJ's 1 drop.
Not necessarily.
Wow,
because
come on.
We were still ahead.
But
he was still ahead.
But
and when he
but
dropped
Jaelen
that
threw an
one
interception
pass,
to end the
was it.
game.
That was it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It was
But you would
overtime.
agree,
It
Christian.
was overtime.
I
It was
agree.
overtime.
Yes,
He
but
wouldn't have had that
And we moved down the
overtime if he
field
wouldn't have dropped that
beautifully.
Yeah.
ball.
He shouldn't have threw that ball at the end there.
We would agree, though, even with AJ's
I
drop.
would agree that A.J. Brown would have gave us those points. Because we went into overtime. They wouldn't have had that time.
But what if
to
Jaelen
get
didn't
into
have
the
5
field goal,
turnovers?
regardless of how many balls he dropped. I mean, how many interceptions he had? 5 interceptions. Okay. But guess what? A.J. Brown dropped that one ball. With
5 is more than 1.
No, I said A.J. Brown.
Yes, but
If he'd have caught
but he
that
only had
ball-
1 drop, and Jaelen had
Yeah,
5
but see,
turnovers.
Well, we're going to get technical, right?
It's not
So
technical.
Actually, we had a touchdown that was called back because of Jordan Mailata. in
Yes,
that same
but-
game.
but it-
that's true.
Okay?
That's true.
You know, holding, okay?
Yes, but
Okay, so we
Jaelen
doing
still
that,
had
right?
5
We doing that,
2 on
right?
1 play.
So
That's hard
the
to
thing.
do.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's
But last thing. You would agree, though, that Jalen's 5 turnovers hurt them more than AJ's 1 drop in that game.
no.
Okay.
No.
All right. Thank you for the call,
She
Christian.
wasn't budging.
No. She's the best. Gary the liar. You're on WIP. What's up, Gary?
I am not.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
No,
you made me
not
call
a
you made me call my friend Jack a liar on the air. Turns out you're the liar.
Did no, not even a little bit.
Yep.
And how can you? I guess if he throws a pick six, that's somebody else's fault too.
Yes, always.
That's just the AJ. He's just okay. He's okay. There's nothing wrong with AJ, or not AJ, with Jaelen. We love him.
Yeah, we love him.
Jeez. My look. So, am I wrong, or did I hear Pete say the celebrity panel gets free crab fries?
You should check in with Pete. I bet he would
exactly.
give you. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I heard that.
Yeah.
How sad was it last night to watch Nails celebrating with SGA at the end of that game? We could have kind of used him last night in our game.
Well, absolutely. Well, he's playing. Everybody told me, Gary,
There he goes.
when A.J. Mitchell came back. Oh, A.J. Mitchell comes back. Jared McCain's not going to play anymore. Right. Oh, he's not going to play. Oh, whoa, he had 21 minutes against the Nuggets. Oh, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3.
Listen, they got a role for him.
Yep.
Yeah, he has a role.
Even playing defense, crunch time defense. No, Nick Nurse can't fight. Oh, we have too many guards. We're out there playing campaign and who the hell else?
Lowry.
Yeah.
And then he doubled down with, we sold high. What a great job we did trading when we traded him.
Oh, and he's ducking the Ricky, too. He's ducking the Ricky.
And no one brings up the return they got.
What? Oh, yeah.
All
4
picks.
Yeah, no one brings that up. He's
Imagine getting 4 second-rounders.
Stop ducking the Ricky, Daryl. Stop. I don't care. Well, that is personal. Stop ducking the Ricky. Yeah.
He was on Sports Center last night, hitting threes. It's sickening. And what do we got?
Nothing. All right, Gary.
And then, let's do it again. Why not? Sure.
Wow. Well, at least Daryl didn't lie, like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liar, Gary.
I did see Daryl went on a Ringer podcast.
No, he was interviewed for They did a what's it called? A long video feature on the Sloan Conference, the Dort Conference he does, and he did an interview for that. I don't even know when that happened.
Yeah.
He has not
Stephen
done
A.
any
was
media.
talking about that.
He has not done
I'm sure
any.
Stephen A.'s a huge fan of the Sloan Analytics Conference.
I guess Daryl invited him.
Yeah, to the Sloan Conference.
Speak.
Oh, really?
I think.
Did Stephen A. speak at Sloan?
I think so.
Wow. Stephen A. long known as an analytics guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the clip that from that went viral of Daryl is him saying is really him that one of the reasons that they shoot so many threes now, and he thinks there are too many threes in the NBA now, and he has told the league that there's too many threes. He said on our podcast once he thinks what they should do is get rid of the corner three, so because that
make the line
go all the way to
can't
the
even,
edge, because that's the shot that every team is playing for, because it's such a high percentage shot.
Yep.
So
that's the one I can hit.
There you
All
go.
day.
All day.
Don't leave Ike alone in the corner.
The text line is brought to you by Benari Jewelers. Don't settle for
If you
ordinary.
give me enough shots, I will.
Yeah. Yes. Didn't say they did. Everyone. Brought to you by Benari Jewelers. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose extraordinary. Choose Benari Jewelers at Exton and Newtown Square. Online at BenariJewelers.com.
Text line, text line, text line.
I am talking.
Ike to Jack after he hit the breaking news sounder while Ike was cooking.
He was cooking, Jack.
Sorry.
Yep. That's all I got excited about the Dobbs.
I've been in his crosshairs for the last 2 days.
No,
That's
man.
a good point.
You know, I don't know what I did to you. I didn't do anything. So what? Akshay Bhatia hit a bet, man. He ain't won.
I know.
I finally won a bet in 2026.
Oh, there you go.
We moved past last football season. We're on to this PGA Tour year.
Right.
Oh, is that you won a golf bet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big stuff.
Congratulations. What's next?
A normal person. I think it's reasonable to wonder if the Birds take a step back next year. Spike. The window is closed and Mr. Lurie will move the franchise to London in 3 years. Joe in Glenside.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. They want an international team. We're right there by the ocean.
It's going to be the Jags.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a good
They should go to
opportunity for
London.
the Jags. Yeah.
They should go to London.
What's next?
Making Elliot come into the studio just to watch someone else get awarded a trophy. A tradition like no other. Herb in the Northeast.
Now, Elliot says he's not coming to the Insider of the Year final award session.
Well, he has to.
He has to
Doesn't
be
he
there.
have to pass it over to the next person?
He doesn't want to do that.
That was the bet. Like
well-
a Masters green jacket.
Yes, like the Masters.
I think there is one person he wouldn't mind passing it to, and there's one person he would.
Okay.
I don't think he would mind passing it to Princess Di.
Okay.
I think he would probably not want to pass it.
Jeff?
No
Yes.
shot. No shot. And him pretending like he doesn't know the rankings is also very sad.
so sad. What's next?
Spike today. It would be disingenuous of you to say next year that it's Nick's offense. Spike on day one of his return. Joe in Havertown.
No, I don't get that one.
No.
That feels like an
That
OE.
certainly wasn't the whole clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels like OE.
Battle. You
Yeah,
cut out of work
operator.
early.
Who's the operator, though? You or Battle?
Nah, that one's on me.
I
I was supposed to play a drop, but I didn't read the text fully.
Lock
Oh
in!
my goodness, man.
Lock
Seriously.
in!
OE.
Yeah, lock in.
Operator error.
Lock in. What's next?
Bank teller. Would you take this in the form of cash or a cashier's check? Jack. Well, as the great Ben Franklin famously said, cash rules everything around me. Am I right? Frank in Ardmore.
That's a good one.
That was one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
As it turns out, it's 7 things Ben Franklin never said.
It's a great quote from Ben Franklin, though.
Dave Arciden was like, yeah, Ben Franklin, beer guy. He's like, he did say it. I think he did say it.
Everyone in the beer community, we
Yeah.
all agree that Ben
Yeah.
Franklin said
Oh,
that.
yeah, he definitely said it. He said it. It's
sure.
historical record. This is the
Yes.
Constitution.
1770s.
Yeah. What's next?
Nothing sums up WIP more than a caller saying that the Lord has taken him in a different direction, so he has to retire from calling. And his final message is that Jalen Hurts is Tim Tebow. Mark in Modco.
Yep. Chuck made his final call count
Yeah, we did.
until his next call.
The Lord is taking him in a different direction.
Oh, he just faxed in his retirement. It says he's 99.9% retired.
Exactly.
Yep. What's next?
I obviously have one hater. Justin, hearing Ike say, not to say Justin's not a good caller for the 4th time in 2 days.
Ike really wanted her
I
to
have taken it
win.
a little bit too far, yes.
You really wanted her.
Oh, man. Now we lost him.
The Herb Miracle call.
Yeah.
Miracle run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. He'll be back.
I love you, Justin. Hold on. We didn't get Justin today.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
we
I
already
know.
won the contest.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He was busy.
Yeah. He's got how many
Guy
Peters?
calls every day at 5:30, and now he's busy.
Well, he's got Peters to
count.
Yes. What's next?
Tasty Cake Dom. Guys, caller of the year was so awesome and you did a great job. Ike, that's great. Let's talk about you losing, who you lost to and why you lost. Time's yours. Alex in Lancaster.
Text line.
I thought he lost a. I thought he lost to Chuck.
I thought he lost we thought he lost to Ken, I believe.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Candace and Messon, yeah.
He
Man.
wanted to beat Ken and Cinnamon.
You are relentless on caller of the year. It really
Seriously.
brings out the blood. You are out for blood. Jack, what's coming up on
I filled
Fritz?
out my bracket. It didn't go anywhere like I thought it was.
No. Who did you have winning?
I had Nick. Oh, who winning the whole thing?
Yeah.
I think I had Yoshi winning the
Oh,
whole
okay.
thing.
It could have happened.
Yeah.
Could have happened.
I wonder next year, Like, is Justin going to win again?
Jack. Fritz at 6. What's coming up? Nice try.
Do you think he's going to win again?
Jack.
Are we going to the same 1 and 2 seeds, you think?
Jack, what's coming up on Fritz at 6?
I usually never talk about the Eagles.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about the Eagles.
Okay.
Did today give you hope that AJ comes back?
Ah, that's a good topic.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the Romeo Dobbs thing.
I still hope not.
Okay. All right. So
What do you mean you hope not?
I hope he doesn't come back.
What do you mean?
He's got to go. It's not fair to Jalen.
Yeah, there you go. We're Jalen defenders.
Hear that side of the argument.
Fritz at 6 is next, and then TK. We will see you tomorrow or you can hear us tomorrow at the Birdstown Hall, McGurk's in Horsham, brought to you by Surfside. Great to see Elliot up on the Surfside. The Surfside free agency desk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brought to you by Novacare. I'm sorry, and Elliot on the Surfside free agency desk at McGurk's.
Still Novacare?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, no, it's.
Wait, I'm confused.
No. Yes, yeah. Well, Novacare still exists.
Let's just do the read. Let's do the other
anyway,
read. Let's end the
okay.
show.
Okay.
End the show.
Yes.
Do the other read.
Okay, remember deodorant is the thief of joy. Speaking of joy, what brings you joy?
Loving.
Sex. I'm just going to spin it right out there.
Yeah.
So Blue Chew, we've talked to you about regular Blue Chew. And Blue Chew is great. Blue Chew handles the blood flow. But there is Blue Chew Gold. Now you might say to yourself, what is Blue Chew Gold? The 4-in-1 solution.
4-in-1?
Well, yeah. Well, you heard Justin. There's the 2. No, I'm just kidding. Blue Chew Gold handles the blood flow issue, the physical issue. But Blue Chew Gold also handles the mental issue.
Make sure you're locked in.
That's
Locked
right.
in.
Gets you right inside and out.
All right.
Makes you connected. Helps you with desire. Blue Chew Gold.
Turns you into Yoshi.
Whoa. Well, I'm not sure you want that. But you will be locked in. And it's not a chewable, but it's also not a pill that you swallow. What you do with Blue Chew Gold is you put it under the tongue, it dissolves, works in as little as 15 minutes, Ike.
Love it.
So you get the blood flow to the right spots, you get your brain locked in, the gold standard, Blue Chew Gold. So your first month, you get 10% off Blue Chew Gold at BlueChew.com with code 94. Once again, that is BlueChew.com, code 94. You get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold, and then you can
dissolve it and solve it.
Dissolve